Hey, Bryant. My name's Peter Haller here from Relativity. I'm a director of product management focused on our aiR products, specifically aiR for Privilege. Really excited to be here with you. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself as well?
Sure. Thanks, Peter. Thanks for being here. I'm Bryant Gauthier, Vice President of Legal Technology at PLUSnxt, and I specialize in working with clients on finding use cases for technology, specifically AI, aiR for Review, aiR for Privilege, implementing Rel1 for corporations and law firms.
Awesome. Excited to be here with you. So congratulations, I guess, first off. PLUSnxt is the first customer to receive the aiR for Privilege competency. Really exciting. And I just want to start off by asking you, what's the importance of you and your team achieving this competency, and what does it mean for your business and for your customers who you serve?
Sure. I think it really demonstrates a couple of things. One, it's really an objective acknowledgement of the excellence of our team and commitment to innovation and, helping our clients. We're really client-centric, client-focused, and helping our clients implement and innovate AI, especially aiR for Review and aiR for Privilege. And for us, it shows that in the industry where we're leading the pack and we're doing things that other people are just talking about.
Yeah, I think that's super important. I would love to kind of double down on that. PLUSnxt obviously has other competencies.
Sure.
What does this one mean in Gen AI? Utilizing a Gen AI product, obviously there's a lot of interest and excitement. How does this specifically position you with your customers?
Sure. I think it, again, really demonstrates our achievement in helping our clients, being client-focused and using this technology and aiR for Privilege. We really try to find our clients where they're at and help them innovate and adopt either Rel1 or now aiR for Privilege. It's really a testament to our team, but it really puts us in an advantage of helping our clients in a different way, helping them innovate, helping them adopt a technology that everyone's talking about, but really getting the benefits of that technology, that speed to information, the ability to pivot, and obviously that cutting down the cost and time needed to do privilege review.
So obviously, PLUSnxt has the competency, but it's more than just getting certified in this. It's also utilizing the product in real production matters. How is your expertise? Could you potentially give some examples, any success stories of utilizing aiR for Privilege to help with privilege review or privilege creation?
Sure. I think it really comes down to, getting the trust of our clients, because there is this feeling out there and about AI in general, like, how does it work? I don't understand it. Right. So I think what we've really done is taken that black box theory or feeling away from it. And our team really earns the trust of our clients, and it's a collaboration with them when using this technology. So that's part of it. It's the people that use the technology to earn, to get to that end goal. But there's a lot of in between there working with the client. And really it comes to taking them from where they're at to using it. And we've seen a huge, there was one case where we only had a few days to do a large privilege review of 13,000 records. And we were able to finish that in just a handful of days for the client who were under a huge deadline. And the cost savings was more than 50%. And the time savings, for having a large review team, over 75%. So it's really, there's measurables all along the way for customers and clients, that there's so many benefits to it, in my opinion.
Totally makes sense. In scenarios like that, you're obviously up against a tight timeline.
Sure.
And you may not have many other options, right? Which
Right.
Becomes a great use case for exploring and experimenting and utilizing Gen AI capabilities that, as you said, can reduce time and cost and allow for you to meet those deadlines. And so how do you ultimately talk with your customers who maybe don't have their backs up against the wall and are just starting to explore and understand how these products can be used? How do you shepherd them along that journey?
Sure, it's multiple levels as myself as well as all other members of the team, but it really comes down to explaining how the technology works, explaining that this isn't something that is a silver bullet, that's collaboration. And it's really leveraging your best people to help train the AI. And then obviously making them aware that there is validation going on in this process. And I think that provides a lot of comfort and understanding. Just like in a linear review, you'd have people QCing the work. Here you're having people basically QC and sample the work being done by AI, right? So it's not just like it does everything for you, you do nothing, right? It is actually something that's interactive, both with our team and the technology. And I think it provides a lot of calm to clients that are worried about that.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting point that you make. I think historically, and you need both sides of this, but you really want to see those validation numbers.
Sure.
But one of the wonderful things about generative AI is you can calculate the validation, but also see how it's thinking, whether it's in rationales or considerations or direct citations in the document as well.
Right.
When it comes to aiR for Privilege, how do you think about the value of the privilege decision side versus the Privlog creation side? How do you see the value and the value you can bring ultimately to your customers?
I think both bring tremendous value. I've seen, I've been in e-discovery now for over 20 years. I've been part of lots of different types of teams. And the cost, they've always said the cost of e-discovery is 70% document review, right? And when it gets talking about privilege, that just goes up.
Yeah.
Because those are the most important documents of your case, the most important documents for your client, and they have to be treated as such, right? So here, the ability to create a privilege log it brings consistency across the log. It saves a ton of time. People can use that as a jumping off point, just like you would any first draft, and go from there. If needed, you could use that as your log. It's such tremendous value. The amount of hours I've seen people put into privilege logs could be hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
So to get you to that point right off the bat, huge savings. And from a standpoint of consistency for just the privilege review, I think there's a tremendous value there as well, right? You're having your best people help create the model and train the AI to get you a result. So you're taking your best person, your most knowledgeable person, be it a senior associate or counsel or maybe even a partner, to help train that system and that model, right? That really helps provide a lot of quality, consistency, and time saving.
Yeah, you're almost multiplying that in a
Yeah.
way for the specific use case. Well, Brian, thank you so much. It was great hearing more about your experience. Congratulations again on the achieving the aiR for Privilege competency. Always love chatting with you, love working with you, and love all the feedback that you've also provided on aiR for Privilege to make it the product that it is today. We appreciate that partnership. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Peter. PLUSnxt is very excited about this and all of the different abilities of AI within Rel1. So I think it provides us an advantage, but it really helps our clients do their work and have a better result.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.